legends never die. Well, yes, their body may leave this earth, right? But the inspiration lives on forever, the legacy lives on forever, plus the spirit lives on forever. The example they set lives on forever, and people apply it on their life. Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you guys are having a great day and an amazing week. Today we are going to talk about the fact that legends never die. Well, again, their body may leave this earth, but the inspiration and the example they have set in the past lives on forever, and people are benefited from their life, from their lifestyle, and from their opinions. So let's talk about it a little more, shall we? Well, of course, we should mourn the loss of greats. It is very devastating if someone dies, if someone leaves us, right? But more than just the mourn, we should appreciate the fact that we had them here once, right? We should appreciate their presence in this earth. We should appreciate the fact that we are following the example they have set it, right? We should appreciate the fact that we had them. We should appreciate the fact, we should appreciate the opportunity that we can make our life better, we can benefit our life by the example they have set it. Of course, they would have also wanted that. They would have also wanted their legacy to live on through the next generation, and they would have all of course wanted their legacy, their inspiration to benefit people. And the best thing to do is to take, be benefit from their example, be benefit from what they said. Mourning is okay. It is really okay to mourn the loss of greats. They were legends, they are legends, and they will of course be legends forever. What are their example? What am I talking about? Well, the example of discipline, the example of self-respect, example of integrity, example of just lifting others up, example of not leaving anyone behind, example of working in pairs, example of working in groups, example of being, compassionate, example of being the best, example of being yourself, example of loving yourself. And that's what they would have wanted. They would have wanted their legacy to live on through the next generation, and people really love themselves, people really do what they really want to do, right? That's their example. That was what I was talking about, right? Example of discipline, self-respect. That is the most important thing. You cannot go anywhere if you don't have discipline and self-respect. That is what legends have. That is how the examples are made. After we lose anyone, it is very easy to think that nothing matters. It is very, very easy to think that, oh, we all are gonna die one day. Of course, everyone is gonna die one day, and some far too soon. But that's exactly why everything matters. But that's exactly why you gotta do everything, and why you gotta trust, right? Every moment, every choice you make is the part of the legacy you will be leaving behind, right? Everything you do affects people. Everything you do affect the legacy you leave behind for the people around you, or for the people you love, right? Who are you and how are you gonna show up every single day is gonna affect people around you, and is gonna affect everyone in the same way. The work you put in, the standards you set, and everything you do will inspire people around you, will inspire people around you who are with you, your loved ones. That will inspire them. The legacy you will be leaving behind, it will inspire people and affect everyone in the same way, right? Are you gonna inspire people to live their best life, to be the best, right? You have to inspire people to be the best, so you also have to be the best. Why do you think millions and millions of people mourn the loss of greats? How does million people know them? Because of the example they set. The legends never knew the million. The legends never knew there will be millions who will mourn at their deaths, at their loss, right? The legends never knew. But the million people knew him, knew the legend, knows the legend. They will always remember them, and no one will forget the great legends who affected, or who benefited their life. How did the million people No, the legends, because of their example, because of the limits they surpassed, because they, no matter what, no matter how things were going wrong, they stepped up. They stepped up and gave their heart and soul. They were there, right? They back the talk with work, not your everyday work. No, I'm not talking about that. Not that old work. They outwork everyone. They have never arrived. Legends never settle, and that work leads to result, and that result is amazing, is the best. Legends never die because their heart lives on everyone they touched, right? They never settle. They have never arrived. They are always seeking the next mountain peak. They will never settle. A legend would never settle. If you want to be a legend, don't settle. Seek the next mountain peak. Seek the next thing. Seek the next success. Seek the next result. Outwork everyone. Don't just do your average work. Average isn't good. Average mentality isn't the best. That is bad, right? Outwork everyone. Someone is doing less, do more. Outwork everyone. That's how you're gonna be a legend. If you do everything what people are doing, you're not gonna be a legend. You'll just be someone. You'll just be everyone, right? Be a legend. Outwork everyone. Okay, if you want to live your life in greatness, learn from the great themselves. Learn from the legends themselves. If you study them, literally you will get to know that they were obsessed. They were obsessed with being the best. There was no other option other than being the best. They were never, they had never that mentality of surpassing others. They had never that mentality of being better than someone else. But they just had one mentality: be better than who you were yesterday. That's what you have to do if you want to be a great, if you want to become a legend, right? The best was the only option. If they weren't the great, they had to work. They outworked everyone. They had to be better than whom they were yesterday. They were never challenging anyone, or they never wanted to surpass anyone. They never called out then that they're gonna be better than anyone else, but they're gonna be better than themselves, whom they were yesterday. They were the greatest of the greats. And if you wanna be great, learn from them, study them, and you will realize that they really were obsessed. If the legends never die, why? Because they were dedicated to master their craft. That's what you have to do. Master your craft. Master what you really want to do and outwork everyone. Be better than whom you were yesterday. Don't challenge anyone. Okay, listen, this is just amazing. They never stopped at human level. They sacrificed, they suffered. They were the one who set these standards, high. That's amazing. They never stopped at human level. They did what others considered impossible. After they did it, it was not impossible. That's how they set the bars high. That's how they set the standards high. That's what you gotta do. Do what people think is impossible. Just really focus on yourself. That's how they did it, right? Legends never die. They will never die. They'd never been dead. We always will remember them. They impacted us. They benefited us. If you wanna be a legend, be better than whom you were yesterday. You're gonna do it. Just believe in yourself, and you're gonna do it. So guys, this is gonna be it for this week's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. We talked about the fact that legends never die. They impact and benefit these generations after them. They affect these generations after them. If you wanna be a legend, you gotta study them and be obsessed with your craft. Be obsessed with what you really have to do, and be better than whom you were yesterday. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, comment down below your favorite part, and adios, I'm out.